folks, how y'all doing? It is Friday, basically 2 weeks before AnimeNJ, and that is taking up all my time and all my thoughts, so I didn't have time to do much posting, so I figure it's Friday. Do the Friday thoughts and do also talk about a little bit about AnimeNJ and production stuff, just throw it all into one video. So as you guys know, yes, AnimeNJ is coming on December 15th to the 17th. I'm really happy with the way it's all come together. Got to give special thanks to Ginny and also to John, who helped me as far as dealer room, programming, all that kind of stuff. Everything, and Adam, by the way, and Dana. I don't want to forget anybody. Adam is the guy who took care of the website and has made it look really professional, all those kind of things. And also Dana, who's doing all the artwork and right now working on the programming, the booklet, the catalog that you guys get when you get to the show. So I wanted this thing to look really professional and really like I Remember Cons, where you get the booklet, you get your badges. It really has that kind of feel. So I'm trying to make sure, even for a first year show, that we try to keep it as professional as possible. We have all the guests, we have everything set up, so it's looking good. Everything seems to be in place. It's now just basically, we got everything together, even the audio and you'd be surprised at how many details, the AV equipment, the number of tables, the number of tablecloths, everything. You have to think of everything, the number of badges you're gonna have to have, all these kind of things, and tickets and what. Which, talk about tickets. Ticket sales have been pretty good. Actually, yes. I mean, we're gonna hit the numbers I want, and we may, the venue is not too big. We may wind up, actually, I don't know if we can. I hope we could keep everybody in the place. The place is kind of spread out. It's pretty nice that way. But, it's an old-time con, so it's kind of like just one floor. Everything's on one floor. It's easy to get into. And, if you want to go, definitely, I'm calling it kind of AnimeNJ 1, but it's like a reunion, because you got Sakamoto and Johnny Bosch. Saturday is the big day. If you're going to do one day, do Saturday. You could get photos from him. I mean, autographs, all that kind of stuff. But we have plenty of other guests. You have the Genshin Impact people. You got, Emma Breeze. You got Julia Gu. You also got on the Pokemon side, it's endless between Barrett and, and Allison and so many, honestly, I'm a little bit, my brain, too much going on. So that's, pretty much they're going to be also the Saturday. So definitely, if you're going to do the day, Saturday is the day. If you're not going to do Saturday, definitely, you'll be able to see Sakamoto, though, throughout the whole show. Even Sunday, he's going to be around. We're trying to do events for him after the show. And also, I think some of the other people are there also. Like, definitely, if you're into the hentai stuff, Yara is there. She'll be doing, she's the voice of Vampire Vixen, the Vixen itself. So, definitely check it all out. And people have been asking again, is it just adult? Is it just whatever? Is it kids safe? There is an 18+ room, and in that room is where all the adult stuff is, and you can only get in there with a pass. I found that works best for everyone, so that's where you go. But otherwise, on the outside, in Artist Alley, and in the dealer's hall, there should be little to no even anything. And if anybody mentions it to me, I will talk to those people to try and make sure we don't get it. We always need more volunteers. We did have quite a bit, but we always need more. So even at the last minute, you could register. Do check it out. Folks, I noticed when I was putting together the video, I didn't mention some of the other things going on at the convention. There's a lot at this convention that, besides the guests, besides the exhibit hall, the Artist Alley, and all that kind of stuff, we do have also a video game room. The video game room will be running all the time as like when the show is running, and basically we're going to be having tournaments with prizes there. Let's see, on Friday there'll be a Dragon Ball Z Fighters tournament. On Saturday we'll have Smash Brothers, which seems to be the big thing, and on also a Street Fighter going on Saturday. On Sunday will be Mortal Kombat, and then basically also Guilty Gear. I know he said Sherman's running the room. They do a great job, Origins of Play Gaming, and he told me he might have a Tekken one going, so I might stop by for that. I used to play a lot of Tekken. Then the other thing that's going on is tabletop gaming. Basically, because we're having so many Pokemon guests, Pokemon people, we're having Keo run the room. He's going to be doing a Pokemon card games. I'm not a as understand all this stuff as much as probably the people who do, is there's going to be a lot going on. There'll be a standard format official tournament, gym leader challenge format official tournament. On Friday, you'll have the gym leader challenge format. Also the standard format. It seems to be those are happening 2 a day, and there is going to be, you know, cards that I know we bought a lot of cards for this show that people will be able to do it. There'll be pickup games also. So it looks like it should be very cool. Definitely, if that is part of your world, there's definitely going to be a lot of Pokemon people there. There's also meeting not just the guests, there's also like guys selling Pokemon cards, and you'll have tournaments throughout the show. So tabletop gaming was something we really wanted to add, and that is being added. Also, we have car displays. Yes. The Ida Lifestyles is bringing around 4 different cars with different wraps. One will be having a Sailor Moon Subaru. We're going to have a Genshin Impact Toyota. We're going to have a Hatsune Miku FRS. And we're also having a Corvette. So we're definitely having a lot of stuff. I'm going to try and include images of all the cars and all displays, but they'll be outside there. Let's talk about other things. As far as production goes and all that stuff, Ninja vs. Shark, which we are premiering there. We are doing it. We're trying to arrange everything at the same time. You're going to be able to buy the booklet, which I showed you guys before. The other thing you'll be able to do there is we do already now have the live product of it, which he'll be able to sign. I'm hoping to put an image up here of the live product. Besides the booklet, you will also be able to get the live product. And in addition, we're also trying to do it where you can buy a t-shirt. So the t-shirts are all being done, and we should have everything, you know, fingers crossed for the show, and everything should be great. So that is all done. Next ones in line are already in replication is, License to Sleaze and also Sweet Home Orgy. Those are both in that replication, so those should be coming down the road pretty soon. We're still finishing up the dub on the Kitty Triple, so that one is still going. In addition to that, we're still working right now on I Don't Like My Big Brother at All. I think the 2 ones that are really most in production right now is I Don't Like My Big Brother at All, and also Do Megalopolis 2. So both of those are, you know, in the works and getting done. And but again, with the con coming up, it's taking up a lot of our time. We're doing a lot, but those are all in the works, and it should be down the road. I won't see them till 2024, but early 2024. We'll be making those announcements pretty soon. Let's see. Other than that, what I wanted to show you guys, which is kind of cool, came in, is vinyl. Yes, vinyl. The company right here called, let's see, Mystic Vault. That's right. I should know since I kind of licensed it to them. As you know, we own a bunch of films, and one of the films we own is Roberta Findelay's film, some of her library. So Tenement was one, and Blood Sisters is another one, and also Band is another one. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with Roberta and her work, but William Sear, her husband, Walter Sear, sorry about that. He did a lot of composing. In fact, he had a studio in the city. I don't remember its name, but he had an amazing studio in the city that like really big music people went to go get their stuff mixed and do work there. I heard like the Beatles came there or something, but I don't know all the details about it, and I don't want to spread stuff that I don't know everything about. But I do know he was really well known in the industry, and he worked on all of Roberta's films. So what happened was we were contacted by Mystic Vault, and they wanted to license the soundtrack, and I didn't understand why. And then what happened was they explained to me that, we want to come out with the vinyl limited edition. So they sent me samples, and I gotta tell you, this thing's amazing. It's suddenly, I feel like I'm like, 12 again, 13. Look at this. On the inside, like it comes with the actual, like the sleeves, like the old days. The imagery is amazing on this stuff. And on top of that, Also, the vinyl itself, you got that stuff in the middle, purple colored vinyl. This thing is definitely worth every penny. I don't know the price. You got to check where to sell it, where to buy it. Go to Mystic Vault and buy it. It's just so cool. And it's definitely, if you're one of these guys, who just buys it so you can resell it later in life, that's fine. Go ahead. But the thing is, I mean, you guys definitely should. I mean, it's just great stuff. I love this. And the thing I got to show at the end, because it reminds me when I was a kid, was just the centerfold. The centerfold is gotta be like the best part of it in terms of just like the image, and it's so freaking crisp. It looks so good. Man, I didn't even know I had that good artwork. But the thing is that this looks amazing from Tenement. And again, I really push it. Look, Slaughter in the South Bronx, New York, 1985. God, how old was I? I was 20. Yeah. So anyway, this was very cool to see. He wants Blood Sisters next. So I'm trying to get you got to get the separate music and effects track, and you got to get the music separated out, because the quality of this is supposed to be really good. So I don't own a record player, but it's supposed to be really good. And I'm really, if anything, I'm telling you, man, it's just great to even just have around. It's kind of like, you could have in your house, and it's wonderful. So, that's my push on it, but I didn't have to push it. He didn't ask me to, Mystic Vault, and I think it's a great thing. So I think that's it right now. Any more news that comes in, anything big like that, I'll let you guys know. But yes, it's all about AnimeNJ now. We're in the final stretch. Oh yes, one other thing is that we will be present at Ecchi Expo San Antonio. John of Foreign Expressions is doing a show for us, because it's literally next week. That's the week before my show. I cannot be out there and just trying to run back in time for the other show. It's our first year, so I got to be here. So Ecchi Expo, you will find plenty of our stuff there. We will be in the vendor hall. You have plenty of hentai to pick from. We wound up picking up quite a bit of Faku stuff at the end of Anime NYC. So there's plenty of stuff, and check it out. If you're there, definitely check out our booth. And he has his own stuff. John has lots of figures, and I'm sure the booth will be covered in figures too. So check that out. And also, like I said, if not, come see us on AnimeNJ. There'll be plenty of programming, plenty of panels. Go check out the site. Hope to see you guys there. You can say hi. I'll be the weirdo behind the registration desk, probably, or running around crazy trying to put out fires. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Hold on, I forgot. I did not do the Friday thoughts, because I got a lot more in this video than I thought I was initially going to. Basically, my thoughts right now are as follows. I usually go by how the week went, or the basic news of the day or stuff, but this one will be more how the week went. Basically, I think a favorite word of mine, or a word I always thought, in fact, I almost wanted to somehow use it in the name of Media Blasters, was tenacity, tenacious. I always felt that life is going to throw a lot at you, and unfortunately sometimes it has for me. But the thing is that you need to still be tenacious. You need to pick yourself up. You need to keep going. There's always going to be more black clouds. The thing is, you could look at it like, you need the rain to get the sunshine. You need bad things to happen so you know the good from the bad. But yeah, tenacity has always been the kind of my thing, in that I don't stop. That's kind of my, no matter what happens. Is it the, death of the home video market? If it is the movie making for me didn't work out the way I wanted to. If it is whatever, I just keep going. And that's my thing. This week got some more bad news in different places, but you know what? I'm not going to stop. I am who I am, and that's what makes me. I busted my back 2-3 times already, but I still keep going, and I'm going to be probably going to the gym tonight. It's just the way I am, and I think that is what you need in life. There is a point where it gets stupid, so you do have to know that line, but I think the thing is that You just can't stop no matter what life throws at you. So it's all about being tenacious and being tenacity. And talking about names, and we were just there, just to throw in a little MB side clip there, is that, the original name of Media Blasters, what was it? Um, let's see. And maybe in the comments section, you guys can put it down and see what it was. Let's just say there's been a lot of names over the years. And the original one probably may not be one you guys would guess. So let's see if you could guess the original name of Media Blasters. Take care.